Hey now, welcome back to Lone Star Mini Restoration. Today's episode is about spot and plug welding. Alright, this is really take two of our video. Devery and I started the video yesterday. She was the actual first one to demonstrate and try this bad boy. She was spot welding. But all the footage, unfortunately, there was so much light in here that we had windows behind us, and so it basically ruined our footage. So I've got to start over. I'm not really starting over because yesterday was a good day of practice. Taught me a few lessons, and I'm going to mention those. But one of the lessons is actually welding thicker material. This is 16 gauge steel, two of them back to back, so it's a total combined thickness of 0.1. These, my gosh, almost the first try I did it. These were about 1.5 seconds. And it came out to be a beautiful weld on both sides, all the way. Some of these are Devery, some of them are mine. These turned out really well. One of the lessons learned is that I now need, when you buy tools, you need new tools or more tools. But these were some of my sample pieces, and because we were too long, this is thinner. This is 22 gauge material, so it's 0.03. Total thickness of 0.06. Because I was holding it too long, I had to pull the spot welder off the material, and it left. I don't know if the camera picked that up, but there's actually holes all the way through some of these, and it kind of boogers up the tip. So I need a tip dresser to clean the tip off, and I cannot find my metal file. So today is day 2, and a couple lessons learned. First of all, it's like painting. You spend more time prepping the material and getting the material than it does to actually weld. So this morning, or just an hour ago, I've spent quite a bit of time cutting new material. This is all 22 gauge. Cutting, popping holes, sanding the material back. So I've got all these pieces that I'm going to practice on for plug welding. And of course I have the mating pieces that are just solid, and I'll do a little bit of spot welding on these too. I've learned that when you spot weld thinner material, it's like just not even a full second of my spot welding gun, and it does a decent job. But lessons learned: 1, I need a tip dresser. 2, I can't remember them all. 2, it takes frickin' forever to make all these pieces. So it's a little bit frustrating to spend so much time making these pieces. Therefore, I'm going to pay attention for when I'm practicing my plug welding. I don't want to be wasteful, and I don't want to just take it for granted. But yesterday, this is not the good piece, but another lesson learned is don't screw up a lot of good metal. This was actually way too big. This was yesterday's work piece, and you can see today's work piece, much thinner, or less waste of material. So that was a lesson learned. But for my very first time plug welding, you can see the holes that were left after I ground down. It wasn't horrible. I mean, it wasn't just downright horrible. I could go back and fill that, and I would be good. On my second piece, there are some that it's good. It was beautiful, wonderfully. Now, what I did not do, because I wasn't concerned about saving the metal. Look at this stuff, how warpy it is, how wavy it is. So today I am going to be practicing my plug welding, and I'm going to do one piece, one hole at a time, let it cool off before I move on to the next one. And my goal is not only to help improve my plug welding, but also to keep the steel from warping. Devery did a great job yesterday with spot welding. I'll pop that up, and I'll just try to show that a little bit. Clamp down on it so yep, feel it, clamp on there you go. 2003. Okay, let go. Oh, that looks good, Deborah. All right. Hey, you're a welder. Nice. But so, plug welding. Let's crack on. Yeah. One of the lessons was don't wear flip-flops. Well, you know, I was thinking spot welding, you know, it's nice, easy spot welder, 1 or 2 sparks, no big deal. Frickin' A, I got 2 of my toes. The first one, you know, made me jump sky high with a few words here and there. And then I was like, all right, I'll kind of stand back. The very next one got my other toe right next to it. So don't wear flip-flops, as I have flip-flops on again. No, but I am going to go change. I'm going to go put some jeans on and put some shoes on. So proper gear when you're welding so you don't burn yourself. Yeah, lesson learned. Okay, so what I did, this was my very first practice piece of the day. I'm not going to film all my practice. However, I think as a whole, I've gotten better. I see some holes, no pun intended, but I see some holes. So I'm going to grind this down now and see what it looks like. So here's the back side. I think the backside looks like we got pretty good penetration. Okay, I don't know if the camera can pick this up, but these were my spot welds that you just saw me do. This one, there's a few little divots in there, so it looks like I didn't quite get it. There's one divot there. I'm sure the camera can pick that one up. There's several there. There's one kind of big one there. This one was probably my best one of my first set. This one looks like it to be perfect. On the other side, we've got good penetration. On this side, it cleaned up beautifully. Same with the second one. The second one almost looks perfect. On the other side, got good penetration. And then the last two down here are, well, you can see that one needs to be reworked a little bit, but all in all, my skills are getting a little bit better. Now, the most important thing that I tried to do here, and I think I did a fairly decent job, is the metal is not warped. Some of it, there's some gaps in here because I didn't clamp it all properly. That's probably a lesson I need to consider and think about. As a whole, I think I'm improving. I'm not going to show all my practice today, but this is my first piece of quite a few of 10 or 11 sample pieces that I get to run. So I'm excited. I'm getting better. Yep, I'm getting better. A few days ago, I received in the mail a very special gift that is now real. I've ordered a mini pickup, not ordered, I bought one, and it hit Texas soil on the 4th, which is, I don't know what today's date is, but a few days ago it hit Texas soil, so now I'm just waiting for it to clear customs, and then off I go and I'll collect it. But in the mail, I received the spare set of keys, along with a cool little retro Michelin Man and the vintage plates. I'll show you those a little bit later when I'm able to. But so I've got the spare keys to my mini pickup. The mini pickup is on Texas soil, and I'm just waiting for it to clear customs. All right, bye just now.